today I am going to be painting with nail polishes, and I have a wide array selection here on this special type of pad. It's not really paper, it's just like a soft padding. So I'm going to be painting a picture, so before this begins, if you can, please subscribe and tap the bell. It just takes a second. Hit all notifications so you get notified of new content every single week. And you're going to check out my website, TonyBomboni.com, to book your own services from me using those coupon codes in the corner. I offer RETKT, Tarot, ASMR, Coffee Cup, and Candle Wax readings for you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Alright guys, so let's begin. So many colors to choose from. I sort of felt like going with a traditional picture today. You know how it's like sun in the corner, green fields, flowers, a house in the corner. Like something just like a traditional painting. So I'm going to start with the sun, which we all did growing up. Like we always started with the sun. So I'm going to go with this goldy color, yellow. And what inspired me was ASMR Planet's video. I noticed she shouted me out. I was like, hey girl, hey, thank you for the shout out. So as she was, oh girl, this smells strong. Oh, hold on, let me put this down. Oh, it's okay, the whole room's gonna smell anyway, but oh my goodness, this is strong. Whoa, child. I'm gonna pass out by the time I finish this. I think I'm gonna put it in the left corner. Yeah, right there, right up there. But I seen she shouted me out, so I was like, hey girl, hey, right. So I saw she was in the video, she was doing, is that big enough? Should I make it bigger? Maybe a little bigger. She was doing a painting, face with like nail polish. Was it a face? I don't remember. It was a face, I think, with nail polish. Actually, this applies probably better than on traditional paper. This pad. I had it laying around and I had the intentions. I like the sound it makes too. I had the intentions of using it, right? And this also dries faster than the paper because it actually soaks in. It's kind of like styrofoam, but very soft styrofoam. I can't explain what material. I don't even know what material it is. But I was going to use it for a video for a very long time. I had it literally in my drawer for like a year. I was like, oh, heck to the no. You've got to be kidding me. I done dropped it. I done dropped it. Oh my God. Please tell me I did not stain my carpet. Okay, good. I did not. Thank goodness. Whew, Lord, have mercy. See, this is why. Don't even get me started. Okay, this is why I gotta like get a better grip on this, because if I drop this, oh girl, it's over. Alright, well this is very messy, so I do have to be quite consistent. Maybe I should have shaken this up too. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a long one, you guys. And I don't mind it. Lately I've been liking to post longer content, you know. When I don't have a lot of... Oh, what was I saying? See, I keep going off a tangent. So she was doing this video, right, with the painting the face. So I decided to go out and, you know, just do like a solo painting. So yeah, that's shout out to her for the idea. ASMR Planet. And I've seen her channel around before. I think it was the up close nail tapping or something like that. Some video that went viral that she did. And I hadn't seen the video she posted until like I got Poopsies telling me like, oh my gosh, she shouted you out. I was like, oh. So thank you for that. Well, I'm using a black towel I recently purchased. Whatever, you know. I wanted something dark to contrast the image, you know. I'm kind of familiar with how lighting and color works on video now. I've been doing this for years, and I was gonna put paper towel because I really didn't want to stain my new towel, but whatever, if it gets stained, I can just, that's why I have a budget, you guys. Booking my services, on my website, so that's what your money goes toward. Like if I damage a towel, whatever, I have to buy a new one. If I break a prop, I gotta buy a new, you know, or just buy a new prop in general. And you know, the sun is not perfect, so you know what, I think this is good enough because it does kind of have that goldy soft glow that the sun does have, right? Although I am gonna be kind of typical here and start putting the sun rays as well. Because what traditional painting is it without the sun rays, right? I mean, this looks like a 5-year-old drew it, but you know, I don't care. It's kind of the point here. But I'm surprised how much that was a good idea on her part, how much the polish actually paints. And it's different when you see someone do it and then when you experiment for yourself. Actually, this is a really good idea. So yeah. And I love how like it's spotty, like there's I can't explain it, you can't probably see it on camera, but in person it's like it's like painting with acrylic paint. So it's very textured. And that's sort of why I got this padded paper, is because I wanted to imitate a canvas that has some give and absorbs the product. I don't know if I'm satisfied with those rays. That looks a little cattywampus to me. Well, you know what? Thankfully, I have other colors here. I have these two gold and shimmery shines. So let's mix them both. Because I want to add some sparkles. I want to add some sparkly dimension to my painting. So maybe I can, oh yes, honey. Yes. Look at that. Oh man. See, I wish they raised us with this stuff. To be more creative, you know, instead of just like the traditional painting and a paintbrush or hand finger painting. Like, why not use other things like nail polish, you know? Encourages kids to be more creative. Okay, so this definitely adds more of a flair and dimension. Hey, I got a question for you guys who have played World of Warcraft, okay? Might as well ramble while I'm doing this, right? Since it's gonna take 10 hours to do this video. The newest expansion, I have not had time to play it, you guys, since November. So, the longest I ever went without playing World of Warcraft was 7 months, and that was when, that's because, like, that was back when I didn't have a single cent to my name, and I depended on Mama Bomboni to pay for my subscription if I got good grades. And they were slipping up, so that was the time that was the longest time I played. So it's been 6 months almost, so I'm about to reach the record time I went without playing, right? Which I'm proud of, you know, like I kind of have moved on from that, I guess. I'm using a different gold now. This is more of like a rose gold, just to add color. But sometimes I think about it, you know, like if I had more time, I would love to just sit down and play, right? So I thought I'd ask you guys, like, is it a good expansion? Is it fun if you've played the newest expansion? See, it's been so long, I don't even know the name. I keep calling it expansion. I don't know the name. You can tell this nail polish is quite old. It's not even looking like a sun anymore. Well, kind of. I think that's enough, right? It kind of gives it that multicolor appeal. I even have this color. It's quite different. It's so small though that when you shake it, like, it doesn't really do much. So I want to try this color and see. Yeah, it's nice. This is more of like a glaze. Like, this actually adds like a glaze, like a shiny layer to the sun. But anyway, is it fun? And if so, then maybe I'll be tempted. But I just don't have the time, you guys. Like, my life is not the same 6 months ago, so it's just things have changed, and you know, it is what it is, I guess. But I kind of lost interest for that, you know. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it looks good in the light. All right, so let's put the grass. Okay, so I have these two to make the grass. These two colors. I'm still drinking my coffee this morning. Yeah. After this, I have my new candle wax bowl from my candle wax readings on my website. If you book, I have a new bowl I'm using now and some new set of candles, so go check that out. I'm going to film that after this video. Let's mix the dark green. This is like a foresty green. Oh, I shed some of the bottle polish. And let's move this right up here. And let's lay the foundation, I guess it's called. I kind of want it like a hilly feel though, like kind of like that, you know? Does that make sense? Oh, that actually looks like a sea. Maybe I could put a sailboat. Nah, I have a vision. I'm gonna accomplish it. But it's okay if it's like a bit abstract or not perfect, like kind of with the sun. I mean, it's still beautiful and artistic in a way. Will I hang this on my refrigerator? Probably not. Oh, I love the way this smells. You know, you just go all out and use your imagination. It's so fun even to like kill time. You know? If you're bored. Like, I would never do this on my own to kill time. But for the video, yes. For you guys, yes. But not on my own. It's gonna take a while because this wand is so small. My goodness. Goodness gracious. I kind of want to add like a little path, but first I'm going to fill out the color because in painting I learned that you got to fill what you're doing first and then you overlay on top of it. Unless you're really good at like the whole blending thing. Like I've seen some paintings that like there's this what I think it's a Chinese painting, the world's most like realistic painting, and it's, oh my god, it actually looks like someone just took a picture with a high quality camera. It's unbelievable how precise it is, accurate in its depiction and detail. And I always enjoyed painting. Sometimes I feel like just going to Michael's and picking up a canvas again, and I don't know now, they've been like shortages, a lot of stuff lately, so I don't know, maybe they even have a short shelf. Who knows? It's a good investment though, like sometimes. I feel like picking up a 2x4 in Home Depot and just keeping it under my bed, like seriously, I mean that has more value than most things nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So, and I just bought a bunch more, like gold and silver, no, not silver, they ran out. silver. See, that's how much in shortage is. Gold, and actually for the first time platinum. Not much, but I did get a bunch more gold, and just keeping it in an unknown secret location. As we all do, we all have like our secret like stash, like somewhere far off. Okay, where am I going to go with this? This seriously looks like the ocean. Like in person, it has like that beautiful, gorgeous sea green color. Y'all, and I'm supposed to go on vacation next week. I still don't know where to go. I think I'm just gonna do like, what was that movie? Like Julia Roberts, what was her name? I don't remember. Where she's like trying to find herself and she just goes off in like random trips to Vietnam. I don't know where she went, but like that's me. Like next week, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know when I'm leaving. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm just gonna go and just enjoy my life. For the next week, I'm still gonna do bookings. I'm still gonna do uploads. Don't worry, I don't give up. Like I've done that a bajillion times. I went on vacation and I still upload. Like that's not a big deal to me. But I could still like record in the hotel or the whatever VRBO, Airbnb, whatever it is. I still don't know, guys. Like I've been looking and nowhere interests me. Nothing interests me. I'm like, what am I gonna do in South Carolina? Like, So I've been thinking of a lot of things lately. I might not even go. You know what? Sometimes I get so upset at myself that I can't make up my mind. I might not even go. I might just go somewhere in Florida. There's some gorgeous place, but I haven't been to the whole Florida. So I'm starting to like run out of ideas, All right. Who have I been watching lately? Maybe I can shout out their YouTube channels. I know there's some new YouTube channels. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Are the fumes exhilarating? Yes. Should you crack open a window or turn on a fan? Yes. I cannot because of the video, but yeah. I highly advise it. What else was I gonna say? I was talking about vacation. I was talking about gold and silver. Oh yeah, like you cannot find silver no more. Oh my god. But platinum, I don't know if I recommend it. I just got like 1 gram for now, but we'll see in the future, And there's even a shortage of that. Like people don't buy it up. But I do recommend it. Like I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Do your financial advising before listening to someone, a dork like me. But even if you buy it, like you still have it, the money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a waste because you literally, it still has, like you're still keeping the money. Does that make sense? So it's not like you're spending on a vacation. Like you still have the money. So. I might do a haul collection again, but it's getting to be so much that, like, maybe I shouldn't show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's something that just you need to keep it to yourself sometimes. Anyway, but that was fun to do. I know I've been requested to do another haul, but like, I feel bad sometimes showing that kind of stuff. It's like sometimes I just like to keep it to myself, Anyway, it's not anyone's business, but yeah. What else have I been doing? Oh, it was our Orthodox Easter yesterday. So now I'm adding the light green, kind of layering it in, It's kind of getting lost, but I think where the white parts are, I'm filling just the gaps of that. Because a green field is not consistently green. We all know that. It's multi-dimensional. There's different wildlife, herbs, plants, flowers, trees. Oh, let me add a tree actually. But I don't really have much other greens. Why don't I do this? Why don't I make like a purple tree or like a red tree, like Dr. Seuss style, you know what I'm saying? Like that could be a beautiful, gorgeous. What is with these NFTs? Like, I don't know if I even recommend buying virtual stuff. I mean, that's just wildness. Virtual horses and Pikachu and Lindsay Lohan. Like, what is this nonsense? I don't know what this world has turned into, but anyway, that's besides the point. It's like virtual designer crud. Like, I don't know. Go for it, I guess. There's always something new coming out anyway with these new generations and all this nonsense. What have you nots? I'm getting too old for this. It's too much to keep up too fast. I guess the kids are bored, right? No, but seriously, there's even like adult investors investing in that. I'm just like, oh my god, like what? But what's the point of even like, let's say for example, like currency, like when your 13-year-old neighbor next door is a crypto millionaire, like what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like it just loses its meaning and value overall. So it's like it kind of demotivates you from even earning more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it makes you feel small and useless. Like all your hard work is just like pennies to them, you know? Alright, so I'm going to add some more dimension here around the borders. There we go. Maybe some little like stems or shrubs or stuff like that. Like I got like even flowers here. I don't know. Or do I have a brown? Not really. Okay, so you guys kind of see and get the picture. Get the picture. Yeah, there's more dimension. It still looks like the ocean if I'm honest, but whatever. And I just recently started buying Bitcoin as well. So I am extremely late to the party. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with abstract colors like this. The tree trunk is literally going to be a like pinky gold color. Well, that kind of works actually, if I'm honest with you guys, because this kind of does look like a color of like brownish. It's like a pretty brown. Oh my god, this looks like a palm tree trunk. I'm so used to seeing palm trees that I'm like, yeah, might as well make it a palm tree. A purple palm tree, like Dr. Seuss style. Talking to trees is so much fun. It just feels like you're hanging out with a friend. Okay, let's not make it too tall. Like, it's not as tall as where let's see, what am I gonna do? Okay. What am I gonna do? 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 I kinda wanna use this purple. Lord. This is obnoxious. And it's no fun to go on vacation by yourself. Like, I'm used to going with family. Any trip I've ever been on. Or I leave alone and then I meet up with like a friend or a family member, right? That's like, I've never actually went like on a vacation by myself. Never. Unless you count just staying in a hotel, and because that one time I had to do like schoolwork and videos from a hotel. But I've never actually like traveled like with the intent of just vacationing alone. It's like and not meeting up with anyone, not knowing anyone, just going. It's like, what do you do? Like I don't even know what to do. Like I'm used to someone like guiding me or directing me, you know. know. I would be so bored. Like, I get bored so easily. You guys have no idea. Like, that's the part I hate about, like, growing up literally spoiled to death. Like, I'm bored all the time. Like, I take a trip to Europe and I'd be like, I'm bored. Like, it's so sad and pathetic, really. Like, it's a miserable existence. I don't recommend spoiling your children early on. Please don't, for goodness sake. Because you see everything and do everything early on, and then what? What's your life? Like, it's so boring, right? So, now I'm like, what the heck do I do now that I have, like, I guess, everything I wanted and out of life, I guess. For the most part, at least. I can't say everything, but it's like, what do you do? Where the heck do you go? You're not gonna see me in Bella Noches, that's for sure. I don't go clubbing like that. Oh my god, this actually looks really, like, gorgeous. Like, this looks like, yeah. I keep thinking of that one movie, I can't put my fingerprint on it. It's like Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat. I think, yeah, Cat in the Hat. Like, where the neighborhood, like, all the houses were so colorful. Oh my god, it was so cool. Honestly, even tree trunks are not consistent in their color. So, you know what? I'm gonna glaze the palms with this sparkly, glittery silver. Okay. And like, I recall this guy I was dating once, briefly, and he had told me that he had grown up kind of like, I guess, poor or whatever, and like they didn't see much in it was like, what, Louisiana, Mississippi, no, Arkansas, and those kind of places. And you know, nothing wrong with those states, they're gorgeous. I'm just saying, like, you know, they thought, like, at least in their perception, like, to me, Arkansas would be, like, beautiful. Like, I've been passed by Louisiana, I thought it was alright, it was pretty, you know, I never seen it. So, but someone growing up there, obviously it'd be like boring, and you know what, so, like, they never seen anything all their life, you know. So we were kind of raised totally different and opposite. It was interesting to get their perception of life. Like, now they're having fun, now they're living their life, spending their money, you know. And to me, that's like, oh my god, like, that's like boring to me, because I kind of already grew up with that, and then I just, like, it doesn't interest me anymore. So it's kind of fun to see, like, different lifestyles, different walks of life. Like, that's why you should never judge anyone. You think, like, oh, someone could have been raised well off, or someone, you know, raised in poverty. Like, we all have different experiences, and we all are struggling with something, you know. You know, I'm even gonna glaze the sunlight because, yeah. And I carried around a lot of that, like, bitterness and resentment. Like, oh, how could someone have so much fun and I can't? And, you know, like, how could they see the good, positive things in life and I can't? You know, so we all struggling with something, I guess. It's kind of like getting numb to life after a while. It's like you've been there, done that, done this, done that, and then it's like, now what? You know, it's like getting, you know, when you first fall and scrape your knee, right? When you grow up, it hurts the first time, but the second, third, fourth, fifth time, you get stronger and grow. So it's the same thing. Like, I've been surrounded by, I guess, impressions and experiences, and I was almost never bored. I was still bored because I always wanted to do something, and then when all of that stopped, then I didn't know what to do with myself. So I kept, like, working like a workaholic to kind of compensate. So I'm noticing a lot of that. Like, I'm healing a lot of this old stuff, and it's taking some time. You know, I'm even gonna go with the hot pink for the tree trunk. I don't know why I'm it's fun to see like, oh, now they're really enjoying life and I'm not. Like, how can I do that? You know, when I wasn't like, you know, to them it's exciting. And for example, and many other people were raised like that, to be experiencing life to its fullest now that they can do whatever they want, right? And it was like always their dream to like, you know, get out of their town and like just experience what they never could have, I guess, right? To summarize it up for you. So it's very interesting to see and hear what others are doing with their life and how they're living, and like, you should never compare yourself, but it's fascinating to see like, wow, like I thought I knew the answers, but I don't, like, you know, and everyone's happiness is and peace is based on so many different things that we have, like, we can't even conceive, because I'm going with this little pink here, brighter pink to blend, that like we can never truly judge people's experiences. We could just, maybe I should add like a coconut here. We could just embrace and love, right? And accept. And, you know, I still think about that to this day, like, wow, you know, like before I couldn't like understand how or why someone could live like a certain way that maybe I don't agree with, you know, but it's like, okay, how could you be so selfish, Tony, to like always have to like have someone agree with your way, or like, you know, like live the way you lived, you know, like that. How stupid can you be, you know? So it took a lot of like time and healing and realizing like, wow, like, you know, there's always something we gotta do and work out, right? So I not only help heal other people's journeys, whether through Reiki, through tarot, my videos, whatever, I'm doing the work myself, and it's challenging, and sometimes some topics will come up in your readings that like I'll start to cry because it's like something that I'm going through as well, and it's like, oh my god, you know. So it's been a wild, bumpy ride, let's put it that way. These last 5 months have not been easy, but they have been the most prosperous in many ways, not just one. Okay, so let's do something about these flowers in the corner. Do you like my fake Dr. Seuss poem thing? I can't think of what this looks like. I just keep thinking it looks like the Cat in the Hat movie, like, because of all the colors. I think I'm gonna go with the dark blue for the rose. Maybe I'm gonna do some like rose or something, or some tulips or lilies or something like that. Let's see here. Let's see what I can create. Or like a flower that doesn't... Is this dry yet? See, do you know how fast this dries? Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Oh my god, you guys. Mother's Day is coming up. I done bought Mama Bomboni a gift already, but what if I just give her this on top of that? Like, that would be so funny. She'd be like, are you 5? No, I'm joking. Yes, oh my god. I'm just making like a tulip. Well, that's kind of why it's called tulip. It has 2 lips, right? So, tulip, blue tulip. Tulip. Oh, this is the perfect color. It's like just a beautiful color. It looks like a heart too, making it big. Alright, I'm not satisfied with the stem. I made it like a mint green, but maybe I should leave it at that or make least for the time being, because I gotta work still on myself. Because, you know, I made those story times about these people. And I was too distracted by how bad I was affected that I was not realizing who the real problem was, right? And oh, this looks like a pitchfork. Oh my god. Maybe I should just make it into like a... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but I put so much product. Oh my gosh. That, you know, at the time you don't realize like who the issue is, right? And my fault was that I kept trying to make my partner be like me or do what I say, that type of thing. And it's so toxic, right? You know, no one wants to be around those energies. So it's been a couple years since, but still, there's still stuff that comes up that's like, okay, like if I were to date someone now, maybe they wouldn't really marry me for this quality. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's still stuff I'm working on, and it's like painful, deep, heavy stuff. Like, you know, you just gotta go through it sometimes and heal the darn thing, even though it's a lot of it comes from your parents, a lot of it comes from your trauma growing up. And sometimes you can't help it, but you can help it. You know, there's a way that you have. It's a choice. It's like a choice to heal. Like, you have to decide that I'm going to move on from this. Right? I'm gonna add even a bit more purple. It's a choice to say, you know what, something's wrong here. I'm gonna get up and do something about it. Whether it's going to therapy or going to God or whatever you want to do, you know. And God has been my saving grace as of late. He saved me through so much, and my Jesus Christ, who saves me. And again, that's my belief, you know. I'm not gonna push that on others, you know. If I ever have the feeling or the urgency or the desire, the need to start communicating with total strangers again, I will, you know. But right now, I have God, and that gives me peace and grace. And so the blessing of that protects me from wanting to externalize and go out and meet others who could, again, hurt me or affect me in some way. And you know, you should never be like living in fear, like afraid of that, you know. Like, there's always going to be people who done hurt your heart, break your heart, you know. Oh, look at the bird outside. That's a sign from the universe. But you know, this is my pathetic, sad Barbie house. But anyway, it's gonna take me some time, right? You know, because I was so moved deeply by these people, and my heart was so affected that I just the thought of being with someone else was unbearable for a while. So, you know, I'm taking my time, and maybe I'll never get there. Maybe I'll never have the desire again. Maybe it's not why I'm meant to be here, you know. So, but it is gonna take me some time, and not to be quick to go and talk about them in a story time. You know, I learned my lesson, because you know, it's just not right to talk about people like that, gossip, and just, you know, it's a low vibration energy. And if you want to have good relationships, how do you expect to do that when you're talking about people like in a video, like to the world publicly, you know? So that was a hard lesson to learn, and just immature overall. And it's just, you know, hard to face the facts and the truth. Sometimes it hurts, but yeah. Okay, and how you can actually hurt people in return, like, you know, it's not nice. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go. Did I go with this red already? I don't know. I kind of am making it like pink. These are all the colors I pretty much used. I want like the house to be more stable, I guess. Like borders here. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like to outline. You know, so I don't want like anyone to take it personally if I don't like talk to them or whatever. You know, it's just like I will be of no service to any human my spiritual journey. It's my spiritual retreat. And until those are resolved, I am of no service to anyone. I only have but probably 2 good friends right now. Just one I talk to daily, and the other briefly once in a while, but until I can resolve these deep issues, then I cannot be of service to any friend, right? You know what I'm saying? So I hope you understand. And that's all our journey. And I took things personally for so long. I don't know why. I took things. I'm making a little door and some windows now. I took things personally for so darn long. Like everything someone would say, I would think, oh, that's a personal attack on me. It's like, no. You just got a lot of skeletons behind closed doors that you need to deal with, so. A little doorknob. There we go. It's like the cheater accusing someone for cheating. It's like, well, why you bring it up, because you're the cheater. So it's like, when you hear someone talking about stuff, it's like, it's obviously guilt, like, that you take it personally because, oh, there's something in you that you gotta work on, right? So, again, all of this took months to realize. So much time, and still taking so much time. Alright, it's a journey, it never ends. That's life, right? Should I outline the tree? Maybe I should outline the tree. But that's all part of growth and victory. You just gotta accept it. As long as you can accept it, you can do it. Like, if you can't accept, that's the first key. You gotta accept that you got an issue, man. It's hard to face the truth, I know. Trust me. It's not pleasant. I'm outlining it with a bluish color. What else is there to talk about? So that's been kind of my journey, besides these videos, behind closed doors, what I've been going through and dealing with, and just really accepting and loving yourself anyway for who you are, because that's just part of the ride, I guess. Life is short now, more than ever, and you just gotta accept things change and circumstances change. Life moves on, no one's gonna wait for you past the gate but you know what I'm saying? No one's gonna push you or motivate you or encourage you to move on. You gotta move on with your life eventually, And some people have a hard time forgetting. Some people have a hard time forgiving. And some people have a hard time doing both. It's up to you to forgive. You don't gotta forget, but just at least forgive. Because that holds us back from so much. I don't think anyone wants to live their life thinking about someone that hurt them all their life, right? No one wants to live that way. Anyway, I know this got deep, y'all. But when I do these projects in art, and I've done these videos before, and I always get into deep subjects, I guess it's very healing for me to do this. It's like therapy for me, so I just am in a trance right now, really. I'm so focused on my artwork, and I guess I'm special or whatever people call it. Everyone always says I'm special or unique. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. Maybe who knows if I have some special need or disability or whatever. I don't care what people think, but at the end of the day, I am who I am, and I accept myself as who I am. I feel like something in the grass. Oh yeah, the path. I wanted to make a path. A path. This is so pretty. I'm actually so happy. Oh, and I wanted to make birds in the sky and the clouds. Let me work on that next. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to use use this blue because I feel like the dark blue I used for the tulips, and I don't want the sky to be overwhelmed, you know, with like, let's see. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Because it has to kind of blend, you know, like stand out at the same time. Yeah. That didn't do much. It's gonna take a bit of time to color the entire backdrop, and I think it's going to look better once I fill this whole sequence in, because everything looks so 2D before you really fill all the space out. And this type of material makes it so much easier to blend because it just absorbs any excess product and disperses the rest. I mean, it was a good idea, to say the least. And it's okay if there's some white or variations in the sky. The sky is imperfect after all. It could be considered like streaks or clouds. In fact, I actually just realized that I won't really be able to form clouds because I don't have like, well, I guess I could make like purple clouds. I don't know. We'll see. But it's alright if it's just sky, because, I mean, it's a sunny day, so there doesn't have to be any clouds. It might be easier to just pour the bottle of polish, but I don't want to risk that and ruin the painting. The weather is really starting to heat up, you guys. We're getting those June bugs. They're flying everywhere. As soon as May hits, that's when they start coming out. Are you guys in the east having cicadas? I don't think we're having them here. I don't think they come out here. I know they're coming out in Illinois. Back when I grew up, I had them. Yeah, it's okay if it's imperfect. I actually like it like this better because it kind of looks like streaks in the sky anyway. Like, the sky is never perfectly blue. Always something going on. What a world we're living in. What did people expect? Insanity. viewers asking about my burnout. I'm okay now. I'm okay long ago. It was just like a week of torture for me. Oh, it's about 2 weeks. In total, from like the earliest symptoms and what have you not. But yes, I'm feeling so much better. Last month wasn't easy, but I got what I needed to get done. I was called for jury duty the entire month of April. And I never had to go, but I had to keep checking in every week. And it was just like, the thought that I might have to go was just, you know, when you're waiting on something that might or might not happen, that drains and sucks your energy dry. So, especially when you have a lot to do in general, it's like, okay, well, I won't be able to go. So thank God I never had to go. But yeah, so I'm off the hook now. But I guess it was just like I said, a tough month overall, dealing with a lot of emotional issues and changes in my mood, and just needing to let the sad emotions float by. And, you know, a lot of new energy changes and shifts, and I think everyone has an intuitive feeling that something's not right, you know, just in the stratosphere, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes it hard for really anyone to truly enjoy their life right now, but what can I say? We all know change has to happen eventually, right? I mean, nothing stays the same. We're very ignorant and selfish if we think that everything's going to be the same in fantasy land for our entire lives. That's not the case. The longer you live, the more stuff you're going to have to deal with and go through and just battle, you know. So, it's a spiritual change. Okay. I have a online conference thing to attend this week. By the time you see this, it's probably... I'm probably uploading this on the day, actually, that I have it, yeah. Oops. It's okay. Just layer it over the house. I was gonna get like a tissue or cotton pad or something with the nail polish remover, but I thought, okay, really, like once I put it on this, there's no removing it. I mean, it's just gonna seep through and just create a mess. Just like with any painting, like you can't really remove a stroke of a brush, right? So just kind of going with it anyway, and not really caring about the outcome, just for relaxation anyway. I'm no artist, so don't expect art. But I am driving. If I do go somewhere, I am driving. I'm not flying. I enjoy very much driving, but I am trying to take good care of my car as well. You know, I don't want to like put too many miles on it, and so I don't know what to do. That's why that's my biggest issue, is like, what do people do? Like, I guess, with their lives. Like, where do they go? Like, if I'm being honest with you, like, what do people do with their lives when they're bored? Like, no one really has the answer. No one has yet to tell me, like, an answer. So I guess, you know, whatever. I guess life is boring, right? It doesn't have to be that way, but when your options are sort of limited, or you have too many options, it kind of like stalls you from progress and moving forward with a decision, I suppose. It's like going to a restaurant and you have like 30 bajillion items. It's like you just don't know what to eat, you know? Or if you're only given 5 items and you don't like any of them, like, then what? What do you do then? Right? Same principle. Just a tad bit more. It's like, I guess everyone's just so certain what they want to do with their life, where they want to go, where they want to meet, where they want to travel, whatever. And I never know the answer. Like, when someone asks me, it's like, I just don't know. Okay, so enough about that. What do you think I'm going to layer? Probably with this, I don't know if I should use a dark blue, that might not stand out. Maybe this purple, like the birds. Now it looks like a palm tree in the sky. Yeah. One bird is fine. Okay, and I kind of want to do a red cloud, if I'm honest. But that just looks like creepy. Yeah. I guess that works somewhat. That just looks like a random blob in the sky. It doesn't even look like anything. It looks like red lips. Like, I'm trying to make it look more like a cloud than lips. Okay, I mean, what? That looks like a mustache. What? Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I kind of want to maybe put another one next to it, just to kind of give it the impression that, oh, that's what he was trying to make, you know? That doesn't look like random. Yeah, something like that. I'm not too happy with how it looks, but it is what it is, I guess. And just let it dry. So, maybe I could have like added creates the added effect of like dimension, right? I've just been listening to a lot of interviews and podcasts about like different stuff going on, and very fascinating subjects. Okay, and I kind of like that it's like not perfect. Like there's some green spots sticking out because it's like a gravelly path, you know. It's like not gonna be perfect. I might as well add maybe some of this even to make it sort of like layer. Yeah, it is looking like the sun though, but I do want, like in painting, I know if you add color somewhere, you gotta add it somewhere else because it I don't know what it does, but it creates like a wholeness to the piece. And I know I'm blending some of that polish in here, but it's okay. No one uses these nail polishes. They're just sitting there collecting dust, literally. So, yeah, and it kind of creates like a sparkle as well. I do like the bushes, but I feel like they also need a little something, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. Maybe that was too much. Gotta add dimension though. But I do like how that kind of created a shine, right? What else? Maybe I could put like a stones or pebbles, or I don't know why I keep being drawn to this silver. That might be a good color to add like something like stones or little lights. I think they could be like little luminous globes to light the pathway of the road, right? Might be hard to tell, but again, it kind of adds a layer of like a dimension somehow. I could even like paint the clouds with this silver to make it stick out more, because something about it is quite flat and not sitting well with me. I don't think I'm ever going to be satisfied with a painting anyway, so there's always, I guess, work to be done. So it looks like bushes in the sky. Alright, well, what can I say? I mean, maybe there's a little bit more I can do with this house. It's suspiciously silent lately. Usually everybody been making noise, and it's suspiciously silent. I wonder if you noticed that where you live too. I'm like, that's suspicious. I guess as much as I can do. houses in the distance, like for a further dimension, like little huts or something. It doesn't even have to be a house, it could just be something. Give the visual of a distance, right? Impression of something going on. A community in the background. Alright, poopsies, thank you for watching. I kind of want to add a little bit more to the rays because I feel like when they're beaming down from the sky, it should be like, you know, like little, like, bloop, 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 like glistens essence of, you know, there we go. That adds some more effect, right? Like washing over the clouds as well. Like, yeah, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. Because you gotta, like, do that, you know. Alright, now. It's coming alive. I still feel like I need to do something with this. Maybe this could fill the rest of the sky better. Yeah. Oh, this actually makes a better cloud. I could add little wafts and waves of it, like it could be wind, because sometimes I forget I even used to add like wind like this, streaks of wind that swirl around and billow, and again just add layers of random stuff to make it present itself very well and efficiently. And even by the sun, you know, there's always different color of sky around the sun than the rest of the atmosphere, so blending and merging together the sky with the sunlight is the best approach. Even outline other stuff like this, like it creates a glow and blends more with the backdrop better, more efficiently around objects. And this is a nice color to just soak in and create the illusion of 3-dimension. Fill in the white corners missing here. Yeah, I knew something was missing, not right. There we go. It's okay if you blend in. This is a blended painting anyway, so it's good to mix together things like this. It's supposed to be intentionally messy. That's a better job, I think. Not perfection, but oh no, I just splattered this all over the place. There we go. See, it's so easy to clean. Right, great. Thank you for joining me, poopsies subscribers. Be sure to subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications, and again, check my site to book your own services. You want Reiki, Tarot, ASMR, coffee cup, candle wax readings. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this masterpiece. Just kidding. By no means is it a masterful piece. But you can see it's quite fun. You can do whatever project you